From deep in the bowels of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex, I'm Scott the Steehnroller Steen, and this is today's Deep 3. As always, if you guys would be so kind, take a minute, smash that like button. Doing a Deep 3, that deserves a like. Come on now. Drop me some comments. Let me know what your Deep 3 is for today. What do you got, man? There's a lot of games out there. Got a little NFL, got a little college basketball, a couple NBA, whatever you got cooked up, put it in the comment section. Let's see what you're on, all right? And, of course, check out winnersandwiners.com for free previews and predictions on every single game, every single day. You're looking for premium plays. You're looking for my best plays, Mason's best plays, David Delano's best plays, whoever it is. Get over there and check out the experts tab. Find out who's hot, find out who's not, and find out who to give your premium money to. All right, so we got a little something for everybody here today, guys. We got a little college basketball total. We got a little college basketball underdog, and we have an NFL halftime play. So let's get right to it, shall we? First of all, talk a little bit about the last couple days. I am doing this after the UConn game, so no sweat there, as UConn easily covers the 6.5 points. You know what? Here's the way picks go, guys. Sometimes you're a genius, with the Oregon over Liberty pick. That's a good pick. Sometimes you're an idiot, like the night before on Thursday when we had San Francisco minus 19 in a game they went to overtime against Pacific. So that was a stupid call. And then sometimes things just go the right way. And that's what happened in this UConn game as they battled them all the way. And the foul shooting at the end worked out in our favor. And we covered by the 0.5 point. So there you go. Moving on, let's take a look at a game you probably weren't going to play today. I'm just going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to say it. It's Alabama A&M against Arkansas Pine Bluff, okay? Let me tell you something, folks. We're looking at the total here. Total here is 171.5. Who would be insane enough to take that over? Well, you're looking at him. Here's the deal. If you're looking for a high-quality basketball game with a lot of good defense and some quality shots, this ain't the game for you. Both of these teams, I got to tell you, they are perfect over teams. They're both top 20 in pace, and they're both bottom 15 in effective defense. Pine Bluff Golden Lions, they played 9 games against D1 teams so far this season. They've given up 100 points or more in 6 of them. That's right, in college basketball, 100 points or more 6 times. The fewest they've given up all season has been 86 to Central Arkansas, a team that is currently ranked 314th in offensive efficiency. The over is cashed how many times out of 9? It's cashed 9 times, and it ain't even been close, ladies and gentlemen, as they've cleared the total by an average of 16.9 points per game over the number. Yikes. A&M, not a lot better, but on the defensive side as well. They've seen 9 of 12 go over the total. It is impossible to stress how bad these defenses are, folks. Pine Bluff's 362, A&M 360. Now, offenses for either one, not going to lie, they're not great, but they go fast. They take a lot of shots. Eventually, they go in. So, give me the Alabama A&M Arkansas Pine Bluff over 171.5. All right, so moving on to a game that maybe a lot of you were looking at, and that's going to be Marquette and Seton Hall. Seton Hall at home catching the fever. I like them. You know, this is a good Marquette team, no question about it. But they've only played 2 road games this season. It hasn't gone real well. They had an 11-point loss at Wisconsin, and they were a 3-point favorite in that game, by the way. And they had a 15-point defeat at Providence as 4-point chalk. So a couple of real stinkers on the road. The good news for Seton Hall is they do a lot of the same things well that the Badgers did and were able to do against this Marquette team. They were able to score inside, slow down the pace. They boxed out well, and they were able to make their free throws. Those are all things that this Pirates team excels at. They are also 18th in the nation in offensive rebounds. So if they do happen to make a bad shot, there's a decent chance they're going to get a good look for a putback. All right. Golden Eagles, they have 2 really good 3-point shooter in Jones and Kolek, but everybody else pretty much struggles from beyond the arc. Pirates' three-point defense is good. It should make them even better, and that they don't have to worry about the entire team shooting from beyond the arc. And I believe that's going to make up for the biggest advantage that Marquette has, as Seton Hall doesn't shoot a lot of three-point shots. However, remember, this is a team that lost, I think, by 2. No, they actually beat UConn and only made 4 3-pointers in that game. So this is a team that doesn't have to shoot long to win. They play kind of old school basketball, and I think that's going to be enough. I don't know that they went outright, but I'll definitely take them plus the 5 points. Give me Seton Hall Pirates plus 5 in that one. And finally, moving on to the not for long, the NFL, as the Steelers and Ravens go at it in a game that the Steelers desperately need, and the Ravens do not, as they have already qualified for the 1 seed and believe they're going to be sitting some of their higher quality players. But if you read the tea leaves when Harbaugh talks, it sounds like most of the starters are going to play at least a little bit. Now, Jackson's not going to play. I don't think OPJ is going to play. But as far as on down the line in the defense, most of those guys are going to play at least for a quarter. And that brings us to our play. We're going to play first half. We're going to play the Ravens plus 110 in the first half. And, you know, the other thing with Harbaugh, he's going to put on a good showing. He has talked about that he wants to win this game. And you know what? Based on the way he treats the preseason and those meaningless games, I don't think I'd fade Baltimore. Or, you know, number one, fading Baltimore means you have to back Mason Rudolph. So that's not ideal. But I don't hate Hundley as a quarterback. He's been in the league 4 years. He's 3-5 as a starter. Had a really nice game against Cincy last year in the playoffs. They tied up 17-17 in the fourth quarter. They're going in for the winning touchdown. And Hundley, unfortunately, fumbled at the 1. And Hubbard returned it all the way for a touchdown. Cincinnati wins 24-17. Kind of a poor man's Lamar Jackson. He's good size, 6'3", 220, 225 or so. And he'll run the ball. He averages about 6 rushes a game, 4.4 yards per carry. And what that means is it means because, number one, Hundley's been in the system for 4 years, and number two, he's got a lot of the same skill set that Lamar Jackson does. They don't have to adjust their playbook as much as they would with a standard drop-back passer. I don't think this Baltimore defense or offense rather misses too many beats. Obviously, when you have the MVP and you've got high quality skill position players, they're not going to be as good. I'm not saying that, but I do think that this team has good depth. I do think they've got good quality backups, and I think they're going to give them a game at least for the first half. So that's what we're going to do. I think Baltimore gives this Pittsburgh team all they want. You could catch a half a point if you wanted to. We're just going to play the money line here at plus 110. So give me the Baltimore Ravens first half to win that sucker, plus 110. And a little college basketball, a little upset special. Give me the Seton Hall Pirates plus the 5. And we'll start it off at a game you really should watch because it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Even if you got no skin in the game, you might find time to turn this one on. It's going to be Alabama, A&M, Arkansas, Pine Bluff over 171.5. And at the end of those 3 games, you guys can join me. Hell, we might as well bet a parlay ticket on it. All right, we'll grab that 6-1 parlay ticket. We'll pick it up, and we'll head back to the window. You guys have a great weekend. Everybody stay safe out there. Stay warm. All right, got a little snow and ice here in Missouri. I ain't loving it. So wherever you are, stay safe, stay warm, and let's win some money. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk about a little NFL. You guys take care.